What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the CRUMBCAST. I'm joined with Matt and Matthew. Can you guys say hi?
Hola.
What's up?
So today, mostly just going to be talking about football things. Got a
Sports.
little nerdy, sports things. Most likely, I only
Go
really talk
sports
about
ball.
football. Sports, good
Yeah.
sports ball, touchdown,
Go
baseball. Uh,
Holy shit.
what do you guys want to start with this?
Can we start with the economical state of the league?
I just want to say the world.
What does that mean?
Why the fuck is Daniel Jones good right now?
I have a theory behind it.
What's your theory, Matt?
So, Baker goes to Tampa, right, after being in Carolina and LA,
Yup.
and starts balling out, right? Daniel Jones goes from the Giants to the Vikings last year to the Colts and starts balling out. You know who was on both the Panthers and the Vikings with both those players? Sam Darnold, who is also now balling out. I think Sam Darnold is behind all of it. I think
My glorious
secretly,
King Sam Darnold.
exactly. I think secretly he got injected with some of Tom Brady's blood, and it has led to him inspiring other quarterbacks to play better.
Look at Sam Darnold, man. So inspirational.
So inspirational.
What are your thoughts, Johnny, on the whole situation?
It's just the quarterback.
Shane Steichen.
Shane Steichen,
It's
the
like
QB
Mac
whisperer.
Jones looking good on the 49ers. If
What
you
does
get
this
put
say
into the
about
right system, you'll ball out.
What does this say about Shane Steichen as an offensive play caller, though? Daniel Jones and all of the other quarterbacks he's worked with, and then that have all played good, and then you have Anthony Richardson that didn't.
Because Anthony Richardson sucks.
Yeah, I think it says just so much about Anthony Richardson, whether it's his work ethic or just the fact that his natural talent isn't panning out.
His work ethic.
It's
Yeah,
so unfortunate.
what if he's not like studying the playbook or giving it his all in practice or workouts? I mean, he tapped out of a game
Yeah, I
because
was
he
gonna say
got
he did check
tired.
himself out. Yeah, he did do that.
I mean, if you wanted to take a little nap,
Bro wanted to nap him out. At least he didn't do what Lamar did and leave mid-game to take a shit.
Okay, that's
that's
different.
aura though.
That's different.
And then he came out of the locker room after it and won the game.
Exactly. That's why it's different. But he's also a two-time MVP, so he gets a little bit of a longer leash.
Who the fuck is that?
What?
What the? We have
well, he's not in frame.
Oh my god!
Who is this?
This is a special guest.
We have a guest contributor here.
With the Chromecast.
Welcome. All right.
We're not too sure who this is, but
All right. Pan the
You're like
camera
a-
back. Get him out of frame. Oh, there he goes. Bye bye.
Special guest out of here.
Well, this is why you should tune into the CRUMBCAST
That-
in every episode. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh, and he's back.
well, that was interesting. He's back. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He's
he
leaving?
left again.
Oh, he left.
Hold on, I'm gonna go close the door.
Just close the door on him.
All right. I have a good idea for our next segment of the podcast.
Okay.
Dude, why is this music so loud?
What is your guys' opinions on the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL currently?
Who wants to start?
Johnny, you can
Alright,
start. Because I know he's
Okay.
going to have the most whack list.
Hear me out. If I'm putting, I've got. I hate to say it, I've got Daniel Jones at 1.
Whoa!
Okay. Okay.
That's crazy.
I've got Patrick Mahomes at 2. He had a bit of a down year last year, performing statistically in his worst year, but this year he balled back out. I've got Baker
He's
at
playing-
3.
He is playing really well despite having no receivers, I will agree.
I've got Baker at 3. I've got Jared Goff at 4, and give me Sam Darnold at 5.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Actually, give me Jacoby Brissett at 5. Purely
Okay,
off his
fuck
2-game
you,
performance.
buddy.
Okay. Alright, Matt, you can go.
Okay. At my 1, I've got Lamar Jackson. At 2, Josh Allen.
Okay.
At 3, Patrick Mahomes. Even though he's regressed, I still
So are
think...
you okay.
I'm not going based on just this year. I'm going off of
Just overall
overall...
talent and what they've showed in the past.
Yes.
Okay, so now my list is completely negated.
Well, we have different criterias, that's all.
Exactly.
My 4, give me Justin Herbert.
Valid.
And at my 5, have I said Joe Burrow yet? I haven't.
No.
Give me Burrow at 5.
I like it.
And
I like it.
despite this being outside of the top 5, give me Jalen Hurts at 25, because fuck that guy.
All right.
32nd best quarterback in the league.
33rd,
Pitts.
actually.
Dude, I can't
Jalen
believe...
Hurts is 33rd, actually. Bo Nix is 32nd.
Dude,
Holy
they had,
shit.
but they had Joe Flacco rated 2nd for one of the weeks on PFF. PFF, I do not at all trust it with a grain of salt, because what do you mean Joe Flacco was rated like 2nd on PFF for a little bit?
He had a smaller sample size, and he played well in that small sample size.
Yeah, PFF isn't perfect. Anyways,
But
Matt.
they also see everything. They see all and know all. So it's like, who else are we going to believe?
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, we just lost Johnny.
Well, Matt and I are going to have to carry this one.
I'm back.
Unfortunately, Johnny
Oh,
has...
he's back.
He's back. All right, well,
I can't sit in my chair.
Johnny's going to have to make his way back to the chair.
Supposed to be a minute.
I guess while we wait for him, I will start my top 5. My 1, I will also agree with Matt, Lamar Jackson. He's just been the most electric quarterback in football since 2019. It's just crazy. Oh.
He is. Oh my god, we just watched a sexual assault.
I would like to file a police report, please.
Oh
Anyway,
my goodness.
at my 2, give me Pat Mahomes. I hate it. I hate playing against him twice a year. I hate having to experience that every year, but it's just the reality of the situation that
experience it.
I said we as in me and you, Johnny.
We.
But it's frustrating, but the fact of the matter is that by the end of his career, he's going to be at the very least top 3 all time, and it's very frustrating. At 3, give me... I want to say Joe Burrow, because nobody in the league is as good at commanding the offense and being a pure pocket passer and being able to deliver every throw on the field as Burrow, but he's just always hurt. So how much does that really affect him in QB rankings? But I'm going to put him at 3. My 4, give me Josh Allen. I'm going to swap Burrow and Allen, actually. I'm going to give Allen at 3, Burrow at 4, and then I'm going to go Herbert at 5.
So we
Can
have
I
the
make
same...
an actual list now?
Yeah, go ahead. Now that you
All right.
understand the criteria, or now that we've agreed on the criteria, you can go again.
Give me Aaron Rodgers at 1, because if we're talking statistically, he is the best quarterback still playing in the league.
We don't mean what?
Hey, you said this was all time, like, I did not mean to stand up. You said this was like all time and currently playing, so give me Aaron Rodgers at 1.
I said in previous years. We didn't say all time currently playing. We said in previous years.
Previous
So
years,
within,
Aaron Rodgers.
Within the last 3 years.
All right, give me Jets Aaron Rodgers at number 1.
Okay.
Give me Panthers Baker Mayfield. Give me Jets Sam Darnold. Even though that was
He's seeing
quite
ghosts.
a while ago. Give me Patriots Jacoby Brissett.
Dog.
Okay.
Give me I think it was Bills Tyrod Taylor. It's my
Holy
top
Did
5
end their
list right
playoff
there.
drought.
What
That's
a
my
list.
top 5 right there.
All right.
And it's totally not
want...
the exact same as you guys.
Do you want a third attempt to give an actual list?
That is my actual list. Bills, Tyrod Taylor, number 1 through number 5. No, it's probably, again, I'm putting Mahomes at 1 currently,
That's
just
fair.
purely because you look at previous years where he's actually been in the Super Bowl. I think it was 2023 where he had like he had like the worst receiver core ever, and he still balled out.
It's like
And
he may not be the greatest statistically anymore, but he just wins all the time.
I was gonna say you put Mahomes on any team, and he could take a 7-win team and turn it into a first round bye type of team. Not
Except for
even
the
7,
Jets, they're cursed.
except for the Jets. You can put anyone on. You could put prime Tom Brady on the Jets, and he still wouldn't win a game on them.
You can put the prime butt baby of prime Brady and prime Aaron Rodgers, and they'd still win 4 games.
Literally, just like Mahomes, number 1, purely because when that team is depleted, he can put it on his back and just carry. You look at and for number 2, give me Lamar. Um, Actually, I'm gonna do something crazy here. I'm putting Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen at 2. They're a tie. There is no both of them statistically have been amazing year after year. You
Okay.
know, started in their beginning, but eventually started balling out in the future and is a franchise quarterback for their respective team. But until
Oh, and
And I think he's gone again. That
he's
is.
gonna get 4 attempts.
Oh. What?
He teleported
He
and started.
teleported!
Matt, are you okay?
No. No.
and
Oh
as I
my
and as I was
gosh.
saying, I'm putting prime I'm not prime Josh Allen. I'm putting Josh Allen and Lamar in 2 together. Until
Okay.
either one of them wins a Super Bowl, I think they are tied. And
But
now I
what
understand
about
winning a
the
Super
fact that
Bowl as a
Lamar
team.
has? What about the fact that Lamar has 2 MVPs while Josh only has 1?
Really, just the only reason why Josh has 1 is because of voters fatigue. I hate to say it. Lamar should have
Yeah,
won it last year.
like
MVP, yeah.
yeah.
Most valuable player. Why does that not go to like another special guest here?
Do we? Oh my goodness, we do. Should I pan the camera over there?
And they're
Nah,
coming.
we're good.
There
Okay.
they are. We had a new guest that's gonna sit here while we. But purely, I believe that MVP not only is just a rigged voting system, it's just going to be a QB award, which makes sense. But
It's the most important position in football.
it
So
literally, the most valuable player. I don't know. There are multiple people. Like I think, like why does Myles Garrett not win MVP? He's the most valuable player on the Browns roster. Like,
yeah,
but I mean, it's purely because he's not a QB and he doesn't win. It's a QB stat. It's a QB award. That's just how it goes.
and a discrepancy in the whole MVP thing is the inconsistencies it brings into the Offensive Player of the Year award as well. Because if a quarterback wins MVP, they should technically be Offensive Player of the Year, but they end up giving the award to the what ends up being the most valuable non-quarterback.
That's what it should be. Is it should be that's what Offensive Player of the Year is. It's a non-quarterback award unless you're
Yeah.
2013 Peyton Manning.
But if they wanted to give any sort of consistency, it only makes sense to give it to the QB that won MVP.
Right.
MVP should be renamed to a best QB. But
Exactly. We should get like a Golden Arm award in the NFL because like didn't they just aren't they bringing in a new like pass blocker of the year or protector of the year thing for the awards? Why don't we just get like a Golden Arm, give like an MVP of quarterback so MVP can
that's
be
what it
opened
is
up to other
basically.
positions and stuff and
But
stuff.
with both of them tied at 2 for number 3, ooh, give me Joe Burrow at number 3.
Fair, fair.
Statistically, he should, again, going off of the MVP, he is the most valuable player on that Bengals roster, and he is
Yeah,
proving it.
he was statistically
You
the best
put
quarterback
Jake
in the league last
Browning,
year.
you put Jake Browning into that system, he can't do anything. You put Joe Flacco into that system, he performed, but he didn't perform to the level that Burrow would have.
And his is
And
also because he knows he has nothing else left to lose, so he'll just throw anything and everything.
literally, Burrow took that team that honestly should not have won more than like 6 games last year, and they turned them into was it 9-8? That was their final
And
record last year.
and remember, the Bengals went 2-14, drafted Burrow. And then in Burrow's rookie year, they won like 4 or 5 games, and then his very next year, second year in the league, he takes them to the Super Bowl.
Or unfortunately, he met Stafford. Speaking of which, for number 4, give me Stafford.
Fair.
I
Again,
think that's very fair. Yeah.
I almost put Stafford in
incredible,
mine.
incredible quarterback, insane longevity, whatever the word is.
Longevity.
He's been playing for
Longevity.
long. He good. He play good football.
I love it.
He can turn. I mean, you look at the people he's actually played for. I mean, yeah, he's had a lot of elite wide receivers. You have
Yeah.
Megatron, you have Cooper Cup, you have now
Yep.
Puka, but he
Yep.
could. Yeah, he's had a receiver whose name was Megatron. I realize they
His
can't
name was.
hear Andrew. His name was Calvin Johnson, but they called him Megatron. Well, no, I think Matt
Oh,
has you muted. Oh, well,
Oh,
there's
we
there's
have
or
hello
there's
DGT.
DGT.
All right.
What is
Anyway,
what is your
continue.
opinion on the top five QBs in the and then
Also,
for
you could make the argument against Stafford about like the whole he's played with great receivers, but it's also interesting that the two greatest receiver seasons of all time were produced by Stafford at
was
quarterback with
Stafford at
Megatron in
quarterback?
2013 and then 2021 Cooper Cup.
I
That's
mean,
something
you
I wanted to throw
also.
out there.
Oh, there goes DGT. You could even look at someone like Tutu Atwell.
Exactly.
He made
Ben
Tutu Atwell
Skoranek.
actually look good.
Ben
Just
Skoranek as well.
like all of these receivers, you could put Stafford at quarterback, and he can make a wide receiver three look like a wide receiver one. And then for five, I gotta agree. Herbert just he's another guy who needs better playoff success before you can really start putting him into like higher up in the conversation. You know, he has a lot of ifs, ands, and buts, but a lot of that is just, you know, if he doesn't throw that pick, if his defense did something, if, it's just purely it needs to happen. No more ifs, more dudes.
Fair.
I don't think that's all that fair. I mean,
Considering, like, against the Colts, he had offensive tackle number 5 and number 6.
Literally, like, and then they're gonna say something like, "Oh, if Herbert gets that ball out sooner, if Herbert reads the field better," and then you
I
look at
saw
it, his
somebody
team are surrounding him.
I saw somebody on a podcast saying Herbert's just is like a big dumb pick guy. Like, bro, since entering the league, his interception percentage is like 1.4, which is like is like extremely low. He doesn't throw picks except for playoff games, but he
Except
doesn't throw
except
picks
for
in
yeah.
playing against the Texans.
he doesn't throw picks in the regular season.
Unironically, I really want to say this. If the Chargers, again, it's an if, if he doesn't throw 40 bajillion picks against the Texans, I genuinely believe that the Chargers could have been an AFC championship team. Do I think
I
they would have beaten
I
the
don't even
Bills?
believe we beat the Texans even if Herbert doesn't throw those picks. Like we were
I,
outmatched everywhere on the field.
yeah, but CJ Stroud was having, I mean, he has had 3 years in the league, but you actually look like CJ Stroud has peaked his rookie year. And
Yup.
last year he wasn't good. He wasn't at the level as he was. Herbert plays a clean game, doesn't throw any picks. I believe that they actually win that game. They go on to play the Chiefs. And yeah, it's a depleted roster, but it's also a more depleted Chiefs roster. Had their best record, but they still just had a lot of 1 point or like one score leads. So yeah, they're 15-2, but they could be easily 14-3 if it's not a blocked field goal. It could be, you know, just keep going. I'm bringing that Broncos game up because I'm pissed about it.
I watched that game.
I was so pissed about it, man. They had one legitimate loss last year, and it was to the Bills. And then the Bills, of course, could not at all do it again in the playoffs and choke the lead. I think the Eagles still win the Super Bowl, even if the Bills make it? Absolutely.
Tush Push Merchants.
Exactly.
exactly.
But I would have loved to see a Bills in the Super Bowl, just to lose
Exactly.
again.
Yeah, for the fifth time.
And now that we're going off of Super Bowls, who do you think is going to make it this year? Don't
The
say
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I
They make it every year. It's to the point where I can't say otherwise until proven otherwise.
Well, if the regular season ends today, the Chiefs aren't in the playoffs.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
And
but
all
also,
regular
unfortunately,
season means today.
also a little tidbit I want to throw to the last segment. The whole if situations with Herbert pisses me off as ifs get thrown for every quarterback in football. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Like,
but
go to Bengals Twitter. Go to Bengals Twitter. Like, Burrow gets way more ifs. Swear to God,
yeah, but see,
he throws the
Bengals
ball cool.
fans, exactly. He throws the ball cool, and he's always injured to the point where, the ifs are there because he's never on the field, which is worse than Herbert's situation, where he's always
Exactly.
available. However, it's funnier to
And
bag on someone who's always available than someone who's never available.
yeah. Anyway, what's the next segment?
Um,
Oh wait, yeah, Johnny brought up Super Bowl contention.
yeah.
Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs and fuck it, Giants Linsanity run. Fuck
Oh my
no.
goodness.
The podcast didn't hear that, but Andrew just said Dallas Cowboys. Fuck no.
Give me. Do you know how ugly that would be? Can you imagine being a Super Bowl and your record having a tie in it?
God, dude. Well, the Packers did that in 1967, I believe, and I'm
You
not
are a
saying
nerd.
I'm not saying that for the
6-7,
6-7 joke.
6-7,
I'm pretty sure it
6-7.
actually was 1967. They tied with someone and then ended up
I
winning the
think that
Super
was
Bowl.
this. I think that was the same year where one of their bench receivers was like, "I'm not gonna play in the game," and got like shit faced, and then ended up having to get thrusted into the starting role, and he ended up playing that game and catching a crucial touchdown while he was hungover.
Yeah.
6-7, 6-7.
6-7. But yeah, now give me Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs versus Jackson Dart and the Linsanity Run Giants in the Super Bowl.
Holy. Dude,
Now,
Totally
I would be
WWE
so
esque
down for
storyline.
that.
what's the. Hang on, I know the NFL posted a current playoff bracket. I know it's the Colts are the 1 seed, which is crazy. Oh, no, okay. Hold up.
Oh, I just looked it
God,
up.
the
It was
NFL posts some.
1968 that they won it in. So it was the 67 season,
Okay.
but
So, the current playoff bracket is the Colts at the 1 seed, with the
Yep.
second seed being the Patriots, third seed being Denver, hell yeah, and the fourth
So,
seed being Pittsburgh. But the Jags, Chargers, and Bills are also in the AFC. Out of all of
yeah.
those teams, just saying today, who would you think is making it to the championship game?
Well, obviously, we know the Chargers are a first round exit in that playoff bracket.
exactly.
Against Denver?
Yes.
You think so? Oh, I guess with
Yeah,
the current injuries, absolutely.
that and yeah, we beat you guys, but with how bad the season's gone for us over these last few weeks, Derwin James was talking in a press conference, and the way his face looked, his whole demeanor, and the way he was speaking, the team is checked out. Like they've lost faith.
Well, yeah, and I was also gonna say the Denver's pass rush is a huge issue, and even Joe Alt was like somewhat struggling with Benito.
Just that
And
one snap.
yeah, just that one snap. Well, no, was he? Because that was like when
Yeah,
they both came off the line almost instantly.
yeah, that was the ones because Alt played against Benito basically all game, and all gave up two pressures all game, which
Huh,
is an insane,
I
which
guess I
is a
didn't.
very good number, which is a very good game for a tackle.
Well, the issue about Benito is he's just speed. He's
Yeah,
not big, he's not Miles Garrett, he's not going to bulldoze you, but he's so fast that if you're not there with him immediately, he's behind you already.
yeah,
And I mean, that play does absolutely look correct. You look at that Jonathan Cooper Benito run where they both synced up perfectly with that snap and they are gone. That is Denver's pass rush, and that was what really makes it so lethal. And just the random linebacker blitzes we have, because for some reason Justin Sternad has like 3.5 sacks this year. But I want to say, I really hate to say it, but I think it's going to be if the season ended right now and it's playoff time, it's going to be a Bills Colts championship, which would be really interesting.
Give me the Colts. Give me Danny Dimes in the Super Bowl now. Inject it into my veins.
I don't know. Like I'm curious to see if this magic keeps going, but I really think it's starting to die out, and this Colts like Mickey Mouse run is going to end soon.
Yeah, because like they're doing really good right now, but once playoff football starts, playoff football is different than regular season football. Like, is Daniel Jones built for it? That's the question. Once playoff time comes around, is he built for it? You know?
Is he able to do that? I mean, Daniel Jones
I
did
mean,
win a playoff game, so
yeah.
He did.
So
With
we've already
Saquon
seen
Barkley.
this
but that
is
was
Now he has
true,
Jonathan Taylor. Now he has Jonathan Taylor on a better roster and a better coach team.
and a great O line. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Dude,
we've
the
already
Colts
seen him.
offensive line. Colts offensive line is genuinely the best offensive line I've seen in the NFL in a long time. Like they are that's such a good unit they have.
I
Dude,
agree.
yeah,
I hate to
he
say it, but
could
I agree.
he could make a Sunday breakfast in that pocket on damn near every play.
Dude, watching the Colts game was so funny. Watching Jones drop back, have the whole week to just stand there in the pocket making his reads, and then on the Chargers drives, you'd see Herbert take the snap and immediately get smacked by fucking Bradley Bozeman's bum ass letting it tackle through.
You can really
And
tell.
you know who our offensive line was for the Colts game after Deculus got hurt in the first quarter?
Who?
It was fucking Foster Sorrell, Zion Johnson, Bradley Bozeman, Mekhi Becton, and Bobby Hart. Bobby Hart hasn't played in the NFL since 2022 when he was on the Bengals, and he was bad then. Like, we're just picking up random dudes off the fucking street at this point. I hate being a Chargers fan. It makes me sad.
I
You say
promise
to the
it's not
Cardinals
worse.
fan.
I was gonna say I promise it's not worse than being a Cardinals fan.
I'm not
Dog,
gonna say anything
us-
because I have 3 rings.
Matt, you and I debating that between the Chargers and the Cardinals is like it's like the oppression Olympics. It's like, congratulations, we're both depressed.
I
I feel bad for both of you, bro. It's a competition between both of you who can have a ring first.
It's gonna be
mean-
the Chargers.
Fuck no.
That team is starting to age, and a lot of their key players are getting older.
Like,
Yeah,
Derwin
but-
James is almost 30. Mac is probably retiring at the end of the year. Justin's almost 30. Like,
Well, he's also
Rashawn
a
Slater and Joel.
quarterback.
Yeah, but it's like a quarterback that's getting hit a fuck ton. Andrew Luck retired because he was hit so much. Herbert has gotten hurt a lot more than Luck did in his first 6 years. It's insane.
It's because Herbert has grit while Andrew Luck didn't.
Yeah, Herbert also plays injured a lot. Played 2022 on fractured ribs and a torn labrum. Played last year on a sprained ankle for a few. He's just always hurt, and he never misses time unless he physically has to, which he did in 2023 after he like broke 2 fingers on his throwing hand after throwing the ball and hitting, and as he's letting go of the ball, his fingers snapped against somebody's helmet.
I'll just stare at my Super Bowl 50 ring while you guys be sad that you haven't won anything.
Buddy, you didn't start watching football until last year. I don't want to hear
did
it.
watch that Super Bowl 50 game though.
Oh, just
I had no
because
idea
you-
what was happening. I
I'm
was just
one
like,
to
yeah,
see-
go Broncos.
I'm one family decision away from having 6 rings, so shut up.
That is true. Well, you know it's time to happen. Suddenly you're a fan of the black and yellow.
Once Gary dies, I
goodness.
probably will. Once Gary dies, I have no choice but to switch over in honor of him and my grandmother.
He's gonna be
Grand-
like, guys, fuck you guys, I have 6 rings now.
Grandmother.
You know
You're
what's
gonna get
crazy?
you're gonna get this Steelers jacket, and it's gonna be molded onto you like JR's Raiders jacket.
No, I'm gonna split fandom. I'm not gonna give up on the Chargers, but I'm gonna start supporting the Steelers.
He's a
on the side.
Stargers.
Like the
Like
Steagles.
Chargers.
The fuck ass Steagles. Because there weren't enough able-bodied men to play
Oh my
football.
gosh.
Matt, why couldn't we have been around during that time when most of the league was fighting in a war? That was our chance. That would
Right.
have been our chance.
That was our chance to
Fuck.
just say, you know what? I'm a Steelers
Let's
fan.
give it a shot.
Because you guys were.
Oh,
you
or
guys
play.
were
Oh, yeah, or
19-year-old
play.
Able-bodied men in a world war. You probably would have been drafted.
You right.
Nah.
Because I'm pretty sure at that point it's like 30-year-old dudes who have disabilities who are like, yeah, let's play football, man.
Basically, everybody's Joe Flacco.
Joe
Yeah.
Flacco, offensive lineman.
What's Joe Flacco's disability? Sucking until it's just randomly age. He's senile. Hey, he brought the Browns to the play.
Did you see
Browns
that
to the playoffs 2 years ago. So
Did you see that highlight of when Jamar drops one of the balls that Flacco hurdles at him for
Oh.
the millionth time and he drops it and it cuts back to Flacco and he's mouth wide open?
Yeah.
No
Out of
way.
disbelief.
He drops balls?
He can do that.
He can do that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think
Johnny
that's a
just
good place
walked
to call
across the table,
it.
and now he's
All right,
hitting
yeah.
an emote.
Thank you guys for watching. This is it for me as Matt, the other Matt, and Johnny for the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs?
Breadcrumbs.
The CRUMBCAST. The CRUMBCAST.